Well, when I first started out, I didn't understand much about online marketing, keyword research, the technical sides of technical aspects of building a site. But as I've kind of gone through the different blueprints and talked to other members of the community, I've been able to make a site in a foreign market in a language that's not like my native language, and actually beating some really big websites. I recently saw that I beat the WireCutter on a pretty competitive keyword, so stuff like that is pretty amazing. Hello, my name is Asser, I'm from Denmark. I joined the Authority Hacker community in 2017. Initially I was working at a niche site in my own market in Denmark, and I decided I wanted to go international, so I thought I probably needed some better guidance and some structure on how to go about it. I had been following the content from Authority Hacker for a while, got some good value from the blog posts and the podcast, and eventually I realized that I was wasting a bit of time when I could be more structured about the whole thing. So yeah, it was kind of to speed up the process and get access to kind of a structured way of creating a website. Because when you're starting out, you can do it in so many different ways, you can build it on so many platforms. So it's just nice to have that kind of guidance, and somebody already did it before, so you don't have to commit all the same mistakes. I think I was a little bit overwhelmed because there's a lot of stuff to look at, but at the same time I was happy because I knew I wouldn't have to read online marketing blogs for a long time, because I would have a lot of blueprints and structures to follow. Obviously it was a nice thing to get access to the Facebook community as well, because all the small details that you kind of wonder about and you're unsure of, you can always use the search function, and then somebody likely had the same issue back in the days. So yeah, overall I would say it lived up to my expectations. Authority Hacker gave me a lot of structure when I first started out, but it's been great to see that the community and the content is still evolving, that you continue putting out new stuff, and that as we all know, the internet is a fast-paced place where everything changes all the time. So of course there are new tools and plugins come out, so it's nice to be kept up to date with all the development. For me, the best part of the course was probably how to structure the creative process, how to plan content in advance, do keyword research, all this stuff, because before I was kind of shooting a little bit in the dark, and I was just going with my inspiration, what I felt would be interesting. Now I have a way more structured approach to creating content, which still is one of the most important parts of this kind of business. I think if you are thinking about joining and you're actually serious about building a website, it will totally help you in building a website you can actually live off. If you want to take the next step and learn from people who do it for a living, I think it's a really good investment.